It's your girl Jay back at it again with your weekend read, and I'm going to include it for today, Friday, December 3rd through the 4th, and Sunday, the 5th of December. It's already December, y'all. This is it. This is the end of 2021. We did it. We did it, Joe. Lord knows candy corn and Joe didn't do it, though. Anyway. Thank you for your patience. I'm finally back home, back at work, clearly. And so I want to ask for the most useful, actually I wasn't asking yet, I want to ask for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages. I did see the Knight of Swords just come out though. So this weekend, there may be some radical shifts of thought. You may be very precise about your words. It may just feel easier to assert your boundaries. We have the new moon total solar eclipse in Sagittarius happening, and everybody knows that Sagittarian bluntness is something that they are known for. So I do feel like we are going to be privy to that energy and being able to make some cuts, some appropriate cuts in our work life, in our friendship life, but also in the realm of the mind. Really letting go of some old stuff, some old painful wounds, some old painful cycles. So I will shut up and empty my lungs. You can follow suit. Take a deep breath. So we're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for this weekend. We got the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords reversed, and the Page of Wands. With the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That's 3 fucking 10s, guys. Okay, and I'm keeping these. I'm keeping them. Right now, what's really happening, ever since Scorpio season, there has been a huge shift in the realm of your connection to your emotions and to your spirituality and your belief system. Neptune is now direct in Pisces. Your dreams are going to be changing, your thought processes, your connection to your clarity, your ability to acquire the clarity, to reach for it, and being able to extrapolate the truth from things. The 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck says, you guys are really starting to enter a new season of understanding what kind of rainbow you want. You've gone through all the rain to get this rainbow. Is this the kind of rainbow that you want? Do you want the life that you have? Some of you have just been like, I just want to be alone. I don't want to be bothered. La la. And now you alone and unbothered. Is this what you want? Some of you, I just want a relationship. I just want somebody that loves me and adores me and does XYZ. Now that you have it, or now that it's coming in, is that what you really want? Is that really what's good for you? There is something about understanding. I feel like hindsight is just a big thing. You being able to see, oh shit, that's why it was like this, or went down like that because of this. This new beginning in the realm of your heart and your spiritual connections and your belief systems, this is coming in. You're redefining how you feel about togetherness, about happiness. For some of you, this is some new, maybe soulmate kind of connection that you feel. Some of you may be feeling very in love, feeling an old soulmate connection with someone, or there may be somebody from the past that you really wrapped things up with, or that you someone that contributed to your foundation in some way that is helping you now receive on a different level. There is something going on with emotional receptivity, spiritual receptivity, and it happens, the way that it's going to manifest is by way of motivating you to turn your back on whatever bullshit that was going on before. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius placements that you're turning your back on and forging a new relationship with yourself. For a lot of you, this is going to manifest as in you're turning your back on something getting what is of value and not being a groupie and keeping it motherfucking moving. Because that old way of thinking or your mindset, you're not stuck in your mind anymore. Especially after this eclipse, the solar eclipses come in and they're going to shift the direction, like the steering wheel is going to shift. What you see, your trajectory, and like what you see ahead of you is going to be changing. And for some of you, this has a lot to do with like you've been putting in a lot of work and you've been fighting off a lot of self-doubt. And there's some big things that are going to be paying off because you fought off the self-doubt and you chose to have faith in yourself anyway. Some of you, there's something about like you've been passionate about something and the old fears, the old mindsets are not keeping you from it anymore. No fear, no hesitation. I just saw 555 on the clock. Interesting, we got 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 here. So there's something about doubling up. And if you don't let go of that old way of doing it or the old way of thinking about it or feeling about it, you could double down, it feels like. And that doesn't feel like necessarily like the good version of doubling down. It feels like you have the option to turn the 5 into the 10 or turn the 10 into the 5. And that's up to you. It's up to you because it's not just about the way you think, it is about your decisions and the way that you exert your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. Some of you, I feel like you have been very close to burning out. You've been putting a lot of energy into something or a lot of energy into someone. A lot of you have been putting a lot of energy into burying this old version of yourself. This old version of yourself that was so insecure and so fearful or doubtful, or burying some betrayal from someone with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements possibly. All these old hurts, all these old wounds, these old betrayals. It's like they finally are starting to you're starting to understand why. They're starting to finally help you redevelop yourself. There's this new connection to your hope. Ooh, and that just reminded me. There's this quote. I think it's Charles Snyder that said, "Certainty is not a requirement for hope." I'm going to say it again. Certainty is not a requirement for hope. So what are you doing to forge a new relationship with yourself? There's new messages. Once you leave the old way, the way that you used to just hustle and put in all this work for everybody, or do things that made you feel really drained, do things that just mentally drained you. It's like the way that it was finally starts to fuel the way that it will be. So this is a general reading, so it's going to be very different for all of you. But there is something about getting in motion, moving forward, putting that old version of you to rest. That old dark night of the soul can't haunt you anymore. It can't hurt you anymore. Some of you are really coming out of this. Coming out of these terrible nightmares, terrible sleep patterns, terrible self-doubt, self-loathing I just heard. Some of you really been beating yourself up over something. Some of you also have been really, really, really striving for prosperity or abundance, or there's this passion project, or there may be somebody with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements that you're just giving your all to, or something that you're giving your all to. And it's interesting because it's all of the effort and the work that you've done will pay off. It already has paid off. But what needed to change, or what you were needing to put all that energy into, was removing this purging this disbelief or this insecurity or this fear out of your body. This is what needed to go. And now it's pushing you into this position where you can have more fun, upbeat conversations. This is good news, new feelings coming in, new passion projects, new ideas, great exciting conversations, maybe some new relationship with someone that you're passionate about, or an offer that comes in that you're passionate about. But either way, I feel like this stimulates your youth. Like your inner like kid starts to come out and you like really get to start to play and have fun. But this is a new relationship that wants to be formed. And understand that before you go trying to like forge a whole new healthy relationship with somebody else, you better get busy forging that new healthy relationship with your damn self. So that you are actually giving love. Because if like, how you gonna fucking give all your love to somebody else but you're not giving it to you? That's probably not even really love that you're giving them. You know? If you don't know how to love you, are you actually loving others? That's for you to determine. Whenever you prioritize spending more time with yourself. And you'll feel way, way, way more safe to branch out and to initiate these new relationships and to take these offers. Once you've addressed these old cycles and these brand new beginnings. So ultimately what's happening this weekend is a brand new cycle in your physical, spiritual, sexual energy, your mental energy, there's a new cycle in how you speak, a new cycle in how you think, a new cycle in how you love and how you emote and how you relate to other people, how you receive, how you give. New standards. I don't remember who it was, but someone was like, oh, you came back in town and are a whole dominatrix. And it's just like, yeah, don't be a groupie, keep it motherfucking moving. I love you.